Everyone welcome Kayla to the Maury Show. You see, Kayla is here to prove once and for all to a man named Nate that Nate is the father of her 7-month-old son, Anthony. Meanwhile, Nate insists he's not Anthony's dad. And he says he has a good reason to feel that way because backstage is another man named Brendan. And Brendan is convinced that he is Anthony's biological father. So that's what we do. We give paternity tests to both guys, and we're going to have the results in a bit. Now, who do you want to be the father?
I know Nate's the father. Nate has been the father. He was the one laying up with me in the bed, making me feel like I was something when I wasn't nothing. All he does is lie. I know he's the father. Brendan is just a stalker, and he needs to leave me alone.
Brendan's a stalker?
Yes! I slept with him one time. One time I slept with him. One time. He was a one-night stand, and then he turns around and he meets my son one time, and he's like, that's my kid. No, it's not your kid. Nate's the father. It's as simple as that, and Nate needs to step up and be the dad.
Now, here's the deal. You were once married to Nate.
Yes, I was.
And it ended after 3 months.
Yes, it did.
Because?
He cheated on me 6 times with my cousin. 6 times he cheated on me, telling me that he loves me, and then he turns around and slept with her.
You know what he said? He said you cheated on him.
I cheated on him? No. I was faithful. I stayed home, took care of myself, and took care of the house. Made sure he had clothes, spent all my money on him, always.
So anyway, you say that he had sex with your family member, and yet you took him back.
I did take him back because he said he loved me.
And that's when you got pregnant.
Yep.
How did he react?
He denied it, and he left state. He left to Illinois.
When you were pregnant?
When I was pregnant. I was 2 months pregnant and told him that I was pregnant, and he left. He's like, that's not my kid, I'm sorry, and he left. And every time I tried to get a hold of him, all he did was hang up on me, tell me that I'm not worth it and that it's not his kid.
Meanwhile, do you know that Nate has some backup with him today? He's got his friend Charles. You know his friend Charles?
Yeah, I know Charles. And Charles can stay out of it. He's a loser. He now has nothing to do with this. He never has and he never will. He needs to go back home and stay where he belongs and keep his nose out of my life. No. You don't even know. You are not laying up with that. You don't know. Go home.
So I think I got the picture of you and Nate and Charles. But what about Brendan? Why is Brendan saying that he's the father?
He's psychotic. He's a stalker. Like, he needs to go home and leave me alone.
All right. Now, when you gave birth to Anthony, who was there?
No one. No one was there for me. It made me upset. I tried calling Nate and telling him I had my son, and he ignored every video chat, the call, the text, telling me that he's busy, he had something else to do, and I was alone, and I hated it. I had to go through 9 hours of labor by myself, get induced by myself, and he was not there.
I was married to Kayla for 3 months, and it was 3 months of hell. She cheated on me, I cheated on her, and then we got divorced. A year later, we tried to make it work again. Then all of a sudden, Kayla tells me she's pregnant. Well, I didn't believe her baby was mine back then, and I still don't. My best friend Charles has heard Kayla tell other guys that they're her baby's father. Charles is right too, because Kayla had another man besides me DNA tested. If she's positive I'm the father, why does she get 2 guys tested for the show? Kayla can't get her story straight. I stopped sending Kayla money because I know her baby's not mine. And once I find out that I'm right, Kayla needs to get it through her head that we are done.
All right, here's Nate and his friend Charles.
Are you freaking kidding me? You can stay over here and leave me alone and don't come near me. No, you need to shut your mouth. Take care of your kid. Take care of your kid.
Charles, sit here. Nate, you sit there.
Go home.
Nate, very simple. Why aren't you the father of this child?
She brought another man to get a DNA test, so that makes me
I brought
feel...
another man. He's crazy. He's psychotic. He wants to be a part of my life, and I want nothing to do with him.
Well,
he was a one-night stand. stand.
Don't
One
do this,
night
bro.
stand, okay? How
Kayla,
long were we
Kayla,
together?
Did you ever tell anybody else that anybody else
No.
was the father?
No.
Never.
No.
You've never told anyone
No.
that
That's
someone
a liar. Maury, that's a
No,
straight
you
lie.
weren't. No,
She
were
put it
you
on.
there?
You even put it on
Are you
Facebook.
in my head? Where do you live in Idaho? Do you know what I'm doing 24/7? You know what I'm doing. You are irrelevant.
Just because
Shut
you didn't
your
get the
mouth
money.
and go
Just because
home.
you didn't get
You
money.
are irrelevant. You shouldn't
Just because you didn't get the money. You told me he wasn't the father.
You're
He needs to stay.
Nate,
No, he
you're
needs to
right.
step up and take
Nate,
care of his kid.
Nate.
Grow a parent, be
All
a
right,
man.
Kayla, wait a second. So, Nate, y'all were married for 3 months.
Yes.
Obviously, you cheated on her,
Yes, I did.
right? She cheated on you, too?
Yes.
No, I did not. You think I did, but I didn't. I was faithful to you. Who bought you clothes? Who took care of your ass? You couldn't even get a job. Where were you living? You lived with me. Otherwise, if it wasn't for me, you would have been on the damn street. Go. Who took care of you, Nate?
Kayla, you love this guy?
Yes, I do.
You wanna
I
get-
don't know why,
Stop lying,
but
Kayla.
I do.
You love this guy?
Yes, I do.
You want to get
All
back
you
with this
do is
guy?
Yes,
lie.
I do.
Nate,
After all the hell he's put me through, I still want to be with him, Maury.
Nate, if this is your child, you want to get back together?
Most likely.
Then stop playing. You know it's your
Yeah,
kid.
but we got a problem. That's it.
Shut your mouth. You are irrelevant.
We've got a problem. Here's the problem. There's another guy here
See
for a
that
DNA
proof?
test. Brendan. Good to see you. Have a seat.
You're crazy. Just go home. You're not the dad.
So, Brendan,
Stop lying.
you have
Stop
been
smiling.
described as a psychotic stalker.
It really pisses me off, and I think the fact that she is lying out of
well,
her
you
mouth.
shouldn't be crazy and stalk me.
Why
and
is she? What?
You're so irrelevant too. You're irrelevant as well. Go
Brendan.
home. Go home
Wait a
with
second,
Charles.
Brendan. Why is she lying?
Why is she lying? Because her and her family have told me herself and
No,
themselves
my family
that
told you.
their baby looks a
Not
lot like me.
I don't
and
want
that the
nothing
kid
to
could
do
possibly
with you.
be
Go
my
home.
kid.
Go home. Nothing to do with you. So shut your mouth. You're irrelevant. You're irrelevant.
So, Brendan.
He's the
Lying.
dad.
So, Brendan, when you met little Anthony, you
When
drew,
I
you
met
drew a
little
connection?
Anthony, I felt like I had a connection with him. I feel like he looks
So
a lot
and
like
your
me.
point is what? You're not the dad Nate is.
That's it.
That's my son.
No, that is not your son. You need to go home. Go.
Brendan,
just go
you,
be crazy
you
somewhere
think you
else.
look like Anthony?
I do.
Where?
100%.
Where? Please, please.
So, Brendan, you're hoping you're the father,
I
right?
am hoping I am the father.
Okay, and Nate, you say if you're the father, you think you all might get back together.
Yes.
We'll find out right now. In the case of 7-month-old Anthony, Brendan, you are not the father.
Go, bye. I told you you weren't.
And in the case of
You are the father.
7-month-old,
Wait,
in the
wait for
case
it.
of 7-month-old Anthony, Nate,
You
you
are the
are
father.
not the father.
Please go away.
I told you it wasn't. It didn't add up, Kayla.
Now, don't jump on her, okay? Okay?
The thing is this, I'll be there to help you out if you need help.
Come here. You all were married.
Don't touch me. Go away.
I'm not gonna touch you. I told you I'd be here for support, now did I not?
It doesn't matter, Nate.
Why don't it matter?
Because you're not
Explain
going to be
to me.
there anyways, so why are you trying to say
You
act
don't
like
know
you
that.
are?
You don't
yes,
know
I
that.
do.
You don't.
I'm sorry I put you through this hell.
You have nothing to be sorry for. You wanted to know it just as well as I did.
You okay?
Yeah, I'll be
We'll be glad to test
I'll help
anybody
you.
you want. Okay?